Hey, good morning, you guys. Happy, what is it? It's Friday. Happy Friday. We made it through another week. So, kind of going along with my post this morning, I was talking about if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So, yesterday, responsibly, I had to go out. And on my way back from the store, my neighbor wasn't feeling the whole social distancing thing. And that happened. So, you know, a lot of people would be pissed and losing their mind that somebody just drove into your car. And it's easy to feel that way, but my neighbor's a really good guy. He's an older guy. I've lived in this house for a while, and I'm very outdoors with my family and my kids, and so most of my neighbors know us, and they've watched my kids grow up, and they're very familiar with me and my family, and we get to know everybody. I'm really friendly that way, and my neighborhood's really friendly that way. Hey Barb, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, hon. So my neighbors are all really great. We're a pretty tight community, and he didn't obviously he didn't mean to back into my car, and so I got out, and I checked it out, and he was like beside himself, feeling terrible, and I'm like, dude, it's really okay, and it's just a car, we'll get it fixed, and he was like almost like shaking, and I could tell that it really, it ruined his whole day, and I'm like, dude, like it's really just a car. Stuff like this isn't what's important, and that's what I was telling him. I'm like, it's nothing. It's a scratch. Nobody's hurt. It wasn't a big accident. That's why they call them accidents. It can happen, and I really tried to put him at ease, and because he's an older guy, and we talked for a bit. I ended up at the end of the conversation. Hey, Lindsay, thank you, hon. At the end of the conversation, I was like, listen, like, let me go handle your groceries and stuff. I'm not worried about getting sick, and it kind of goes back to like just change the way you look at things, and change, from reacting to a crappy situation, to somebody driving into your car, to realizing kind of what's important. And I think what's going on now is showing us all a little bit of that, what's really important in life, and certainly a scratch on your car isn't what's important. It can be fixed, and that's what I was, really trying to get across to him, because he felt terrible, and he was like to the point where like his hands were shaking, and he was really shaken up, and that's not good. I don't want this to ruin anybody's day. It can be fixed for whatever. That's why we all have insurance, and that's what body shops are for. It's not right, but kind of goes along with my post this morning, just talking about, when you got to change the way you look at things, and I think my post said something this morning like, instead asking yourself, why is this happening to me, what can I learn from this? And that's what's going on right now, and thankfully I've seen a lot of positive come from this, and a lot of the people I know, they're positive people anyways, but everybody's kind of getting that, like, I kind of needed this 2, 3, 4, 5 week pause in life. I think the earth needed it. I think a lot of us needed it. We all get so wound up into just going to work and what's next, and we so forget about all the important stuff in life, like our families and ourselves, taking care of ourselves, and so instead of always asking yourself, like, why is this happening right now? Why do I don't deserve this, and I shouldn't feel like this, and it's okay, life will go on, and who knows when. I don't think any of us know when life will get back to normal, but at some point life will get back to normal, and we'll all be able to go on with life, and this will be a memory. Eventually we'll all look back and be like, damn, remember 2020 and the quarantine and stuff, and that's kind of what life's about. Nobody's life is going to be easy every day, so it's just one of those things. But remember to take the positive in this situation, and go for it. And like I said, I'll be able to get this fixed, and everybody had a good day. I'm gonna go shopping for him today. I told him to text me anything he needed from the grocery store, and I told him I'll go to the grocery store and handle it because he said his wife's not doing well either. So, you know, it's just another situation. But hope you guys are doing well and having a great day. And I'm gonna go do my best to have another great day. Probably jump in the pool with the kids. So, have a great Friday, you guys.